Robotics will be the next frontier of technological development along with other sciences like biology. As our understanding of these sciences continue to grow, these will converge, and it's important that we understand them, and it's important for Walsh Jesuit to be able to give this understanding and knowledge to students so that they're able to grow in that space.
Robotics is important because it incorporates not only physics, not only mathematics, but also, I think, artistic creativity. Students from all different backgrounds have an opportunity to build something with their hands that is not just kind of abstract, but very concrete. And they're asked to do things that maybe they never thought about before. And so it's a real opportunity here at Walsh.
Taking what we've learned, I think it's huge that with the math, the technology, the coding, all the things we've learned, the communication, collaboration, the creativity that our students are learning in all their general core courses, to bring that together in robotics. With robotics, that course brings all those aspects together in one course.
I think technology is really important for people to learn about just because our world is rapidly growing in technology, and soon most labor-intensive jobs are just going to move over to technology, and it's going to be really important to know these things because that will be where the money is.
As we enter the 21st century and move into the workforce aspects, it's important for every learner to understand technology as it develops within our society. Again, I have the cell phone is my computer. I rely on this technology in my daily life. As my wife works in her industry, technology is a key aspect of how she performs.
I think we need technology in school because students are more and more going into a world, whether it's in college or the professional world, where they need to be well prepared and understand what is safe and what is not safe. One thing that technology in school can teach us is how to be responsible with technology. We are a Jesuit school. We want students to be moral agents, not just acting agents. That is, we want them to use technology responsibly. So one thing that we do here is give them the opportunity to grow in their understanding of technology, but then how do we do it in a responsible manner that also helps the world, not just conquers it?
It's important to have technology in school because we learn, collaborate, and create, and that helps us to prepare students for both college and life after college in accordance with our grad values.
I think it's our job as a school, though, to teach students responsibility in technology. I think freshmen and sophomores are still kind of young, and they may be somewhat irresponsible with the use of technology, especially within the school itself. But as we become juniors and seniors and go into college, there's an importance of how to use technology the right way. And that has to do with bullying, that has to do with social media. What technology is meant to be used for, not the harmful ways or hurt other people or hurt yourself.
So many students have advanced pieces of technology at their fingertips, but they have no idea how it works. It's almost like it's magic. And I think the real amazing technology that we have is so much more amazing if we understand what's happening. And I would hate to think that we will come to a point with technology where we don't understand anything about it, we just have computers do everything for us. There's a laziness there. And what Walsh is about is understanding the world, being at awe or in awe of the world, and that includes technology.
On a daily basis, I have my phone, I have a smartwatch, I've got probably 30 computers, I've got rack servers, I've got a small data center in my basement, and on a daily basis, I'll usually come in contact with most of that stuff.
There's a fraction of students who need to know how it works. It depends on their aspirations as they go into college and to the workforce. I don't think of course, every job or major or aspiration needs to know how technology works, but of course, there's many things as you go into the computer science field or robotics or entrepreneurship, or those different aspects, you should know how technology works. But I guess it all depends on the field you're interested in.
For me, an understanding of technology is going to affect my career quite greatly, especially because I plan on going into a career filled with technology. As far as others go, I think technology will really affect just about everyone's career because technology is what the world is going to become.
Many of my students know how much I enjoy technology, what it means for the human condition especially. There are challenges that are coming up, real moral challenges. How will technology interface with an individual? What does that mean about an individual's identity? What does robotics have to do with that? These are all awesome, fun, exciting questions that great writers like Isaac Asimov used to think about and he wrote about. It's fun, but we need to be thinking very critically too. Just because it is exciting does not mean it's not also dangerous.
I think robotics is such an open frontier and it's so ripe for development. When I think about the prospects of each one of us potentially having a robot in our homes, everyone having them in our homes in the next 10 years, doing at first trivial tasks and then more complex tasks, the convergence of technology into robotics is just going to create an incredibly exciting area of growth and development, service and problem solving for everyone.
I personally see this class going pretty far here at Walsh. We have corporate sponsors lined up, which will allow us to grow quite a bit with good funding. And I've seen a lot of the programs at other high schools where they're creating battle bots and they're creating really advanced pieces of technology that are really pretty cool, and I think eventually we can make it there.
What excites me is taking not only the robotics class, but all other classes within the school, with business leadership, entrepreneurship, physics, many other classes, and collaborating together and, possibly producing something and marketing something. I think that's what excites me. Putting what we learn in class and taking it outside the walls of Walsh Jesuit and doing something with it.
I would really like to see people get involved with this so they could see the possibilities of robotics, and when they do that, they'll be able to understand how to solve problems and innovate. It'll dramatically help to stimulate imagination of what can be done, and what the output of that could potentially be is intellectual property or patents. Students could pursue disciplines in college to harvest the gains of the technology. It'll serve people and society well and potentially could even make a lot of money doing so.
I think out of the class, I'd like to see students grow beyond their potential to explore something that is beyond their reach. We talk about being open to growth. Many people define that as being willing to explore a bit. I think of open to growth as more of being willing to challenge yourself beyond your real capability, to stretch, and to fail, right? Failure is a great indication of future success if you're really trying hard and being passionate. So that's what I'd like to see out of students, for them to fail and keep going.